Is it already?
Can you see me?
Bitch, no. Yes.
What?
Your whole back is out.
Oh no.
Oh shit, mate. Wait a second, I'm just fixing my top.
Can
Okay.
you see me?
No, wait. No.
You sure?
Sure. That was amazing.
It honestly went better in my head.
It was like a...
What a moron.
Hello.
This is a really exciting video for us. We, a couple of weekends ago, got stick and poke tattoos. We really enjoyed the process. We really enjoyed the process. It was actually like super crazy how it was so different from a gun tattoo, because we both had tattoos done by guns, and we thought we'd just talk a little bit before we show you like our vloggy bit of the video where it kind of shows what we do, but it doesn't really tell you like what our experience was like. Yeah, because stick and poke tattoos have become really popular this year. You're all over the It's quite early on a Sunday. On TikTok and things like that. And I think I got 2, Bella got 3, so I think our experience is pretty good. Yeah, like super good. I did a bit of research in case y'all want to know. Actually, stick and poke dates back to like ancient Egypt, where they found like mummies like covered in stick and poke tattoos, because obviously they didn't have electric guns like in that time. Also like loads of like tribes as well still do it now. I remember I saw a YouTuber that got one that was pretty similar. Was it Lost LeBlanc? Oh, he got one. It was basically the same, because we actually saw that process. And also in like Japan they use bamboo sticks. It's also a really common way that they would do scarification, where you create basically the scar, which is the tattoo, and then do some more stuff with it, which creates like a raised part of the skin, which looks like a scar, but that's very tribal and things as well. So it's really vast, and it certainly hasn't just come about. No, it's definitely been around for like a long time. Like ancient Egypt kind of gives you that kind of vibe. So initially when we were looking at getting tattoos, we knew we wanted tattoos, these particular tattoos, and we hadn't really considered stick and poke yet, but we asked around at a few different tattoo studios. It was all sort of in and out of lockdowns, it was a bit awkward timing, a lot of people couldn't do it, and also tattoos are really expensive, and a lot of them, for what we wanted, like they're really small tattoos, and like a lot of the time they were saying like £80 each one, and we were like, no, that's ridiculous. So we actually found this, or Bella found this tattoo site. It was like I stumbled across it though, because I thought she was a gun tattooist. But actually she ended up being a stick and poke, and we were like, oh, that's quite cool. So we kind of went with her. We initially were a bit worried, purely because... Oh, look at you, Becca's just flashing her stick and poke tattoo. Initially we were a bit concerned because we've seen it online on TikTok, where people do these home kits and they don't last very long, and it's really painful. Or they like really smudge, and it's quite, and also everyone says they don't last, they don't last, they don't last. Which is why we did a bit of research, and it turns out that as long as you get a reputable artist that does it, who knows how it's done, who's trained to do it, it should last just as long as any other tattoo. And if people are thinking like, what is stick and poke? It really is as simple as it sounds. There's a stick, and attached to it, well, this is what our tattooist had. It's like a stick, like almost like a lollipop stick. And then onto it, she had like taped on like a needle, like a super long needle. I couldn't watch half the time because I have an absolute fear of needles. And then she literally just dips it into the ink and pricks your body, and that's what I literally just pushes it in. Really, so that's what it is, and that could to some people might sound even more painful. But honest to God, if you are afraid of getting a tattoo, if you have an intolerance, if you're not very good with pain, if you're scared, if it's a first tattoo, I could not recommend highly how little pain I felt. I was literally falling asleep, and I'm bad with pain. I'm really bad with pain. You're really bad with pain. I was like, oh, I could do this all day. Honestly, it takes, the only downside, it takes a bit of time. It was like 3 hours for Becca's. 3 hours. Small, but if you consider what's going on, is that she's literally tiny little dots. I don't know, mine's still sort of scarring up, this one, but it's literally just dots, the whole thing. And so obviously you probably can't have something really big, or like, if you do, you have to expect to do it in a few sittings. But with stick and poke, which is great, you get that fine minimalist detail that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get on with a gun. For example, you see how small the lines are here? You wouldn't be able to get that small. She couldn't go any smaller because then they would have faded in, but it's so tiny.
As a good, as a good comparison, this is Bella's other one, and this was done with a gun, and that's the thinnest they could get.
You can see how thick the lines are.
Whereas compared to this one, where it's so thin.
Yeah.
Like, that's the difference.
And that's what we really wanted. Minimalist, small lines, cute, delicate. And we got it.
That's what we got, yo. We got ours in Bristol. We'll link her below because she was great and she was so sweet and so nice.
Can we just put it? Yeah.
So we'll link her below just in case you're in Bristol, in case you want to travel to Bristol or you know, just so you can keep an eye on her stuff because she was really cool. We won't like say about exactly what like our prices were because like that's personal. Yeah. But it was quite expensive, so like don't expect it. Like it actually ended up being more expensive than a tattoo normal would be. However, for the outcome, we were willing to pay that price and not talk about it after. And for the experience of getting that as well. Felt really like, I don't know, personal. Yeah, it did. Really personal. Yeah. So, here's a vlog from our day there. It's only short. And we couldn't get loads of footage of her doing it because she's like, she's right there like, focusing on your arm, so we weren't gonna like put a camera in her face. I got a little bit of footage, but she was like right in Becca's like arm region, which I have one on my knee as well. It would have been so rude. Yeah, to be like, honestly. Hi. But we are so happy with ours, and if you decide to get some, then good for you. I think that it's a really great experience and you should definitely do that. We totally recommend it. Yeah, for sure. Enjoy the little vlog. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye! I'm so scared. I'm actually terrified, like I'm actually like having palpitations. And you know I always find when we do things like this that are like age, like have to be a certain age, I always think they're gonna be like, she's too young. I haven't got it with me. Okay, so thank God you just said that. I forgot my ID. Like honestly, I was just saying, oh, I look so young. Yeah, without your ID you do. So much to the poltergeist, trying to hold on to love, but it's frosting nice time. Much but a light from a falling sky. So, I finished my tattoos. They were like so not painful. Like I've had 2 others, and they are both done on a gun. And honestly, this isn't even, you can't even compare it. Like it's so not painful. I totally recommend it if you're like nervous to get a tattoo or like scared of the pain or anything. Like it was a breeze, to be honest. It took longer. It took like 3 hours to do 3 really small ones, which is quite shocking, but I'm really happy with the results. And now Becca's gone to do hers, so I'm just gonna wait for her now. She's only got 2, so hopefully it should take slightly less time. I'm so happy. Okay, Becca just called me. Well, she messaged me and said that she's all done, so we're gonna go meet halfway. It is so cold. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see her. We're so excited. Oh, so much to the poltergeist. Yay, we're back together. Oh my god. You don't look crazy. Neither is mine. How was it? Was it the least painful thing that's ever happened to you in your life? The penguin was not painful at all. Like literally couldn't feel it almost. Yeah. And then the RNF was a bit more painful. That was quite close to the elbow. Yeah. So happy though. Oh really? I'm so excited to see them. Yeah. Flying to the forces above this life, and crying
too much to the poltergeist. Trying to hold on to love, but it's frosting nice time.
You can't really see it, but there is the most beautiful sunset ever.
It's really, really pretty. So we are gonna head home. We both got our tattoos. We're so happy with them.
Oh my god,
you haven't seen mine yet.
I'm so excited.
I'll show you them, obviously.
Fly to the forces above us, like keep holding on to this present time. Inspired by the ones that were left behind us. We fell for
Thank you for watching. If you watched. And I guess I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.